Nexon announces dark fantasy MMORPG Embers of the Uncrowned, set to release for PC via Steam. Yes, you did hear that correctly. Release for PC, exclusively for PC. No mobile, no gacha, no pay to win. A PC MMO. Although, you know, it's also made by Nexon, so you run the risk of it being horrifically pay to win. But you know what? I would take a pay to win MMO over an autoplay mess that is a mobile MMO, because at least you can have some fun minus the pay to win. But let's jump in and see exactly what this game has to offer. Greetings from our dev team. Hello, this is the Embers of the Uncrowned development team. Also, real quick, they do have a trailer that we can go ahead and take a look at, but it's completely pre-rendered. It's a cinematic trailer, so it's not really going to reveal a whole lot. We're thrilled and honored to officially introduce this project for the first time. Our team consists of hardcore MMORPG veterans who share a deep, relentless passion for the genre. For the past few years, we've poured our hearts and souls into bringing this world to life. So they've actually been working on this game for several years, but this is the first anyone has actually heard of it. Even at this very moment, we're fully dedicated to our ultimate goal, crafting an MMORPG that delivers a truly compelling and unforgettable experience. By weaving together a cruel, dark fantasy world with intense combat that emphasizes precise control and an integrated housing management system, we strive to present a new kind, new kind of MMO experience. I'm all for a dark fantasy world. I love dark fantasy. That means it's probably going to be more graphic. The fact that they're also working on an actual integrated housing system also sounds very good. Well, I guess, you know what, let's take a look at the trailer now. It's posted over on Twitter, and I'm aware that it looked as though part of the video were actually looked at, but the reality was I was clicking through it to see if it were actually gameplay or if it were pre-rendered. I didn't actually watch any of it. I realized that the majority of it was pre-rendered and was like, you know what? Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh my god. Okay. I love her. I love her deeply. I'm emotionally connected to her now. Is she a main cast member? Like a part of our group? I mean... Elf. Oh, an elf. Naturally, they look so sultry and... oh god. She's about to go crazy, like ape shit on them. Genuinely. She's about to go absolutely crazy. She's gonna shoot magic, or she's gonna pull out daggers and gut them like animals.
By word of Valdemar Harborwell, rightful lord of...
That's a fantasy name.
An elf that's born to keep peace and to honor the boundaries of our lands. Any who break this oath will answer for it in blood.
I love her. It's just one lady. Guys, use his spell reflect. Someone shoot her with an arrow. That obscure shot was wild. Y'all didn't bring a single archer with you? This is why mages are too OP. This class needs to be nerfed. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Stay away.
He's gonna be the sole survivor to send a message. This is very interesting though, because this is... never mind, he's dead. This is Nexon, the people that make Maple Story, Mabinogi, Vindictus. It's not like this is NCSoft who make the Lineage games or... Hey! Holy shiitake mushroom. Woo! Wishlist now on Steam. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Embers of the Uncrowned is a dark fantasy MMO set in the continent devastated by a ruthless elven invasion. Born as the illegitimate child of House Harborwell, you leave your hometown to forge your path as a mercenary. However, the fate bound to your bloodline cannot be outrun. Destiny calls you back to become the lord and the last hope of the fallen House Harborwell. You must stand against corrupted beings and the encroaching elven forces to reclaim your lost lands and legacy. Wait, so you're fighting against elves? Like that? They're the enemy? Come on, they're like the hottest potential like race in the game, because what else is there going to be? Like an orc, a goblin? Combat in Embers of the Underworld, Uncrowned, demands sharp player control and strategic decision making. The system features spell interruption mechanics to break devastating boss skills. They didn't have a single person that could actually kick the magic. That sounds about right. Even in the games that I play in PvP, people still don't kick the goddamn spells from the casters or the healers. A stagger system that allows you to unleash massive burst damage in a certain period of time. Furthermore, mastering evasion mechanics, which would consume a limited resource known as SP, will be crucial to dodging lethal attacks. Currently polishing 3 core classes. Take a closer look at the paths you can choose below. The Executioner, he looks very cool. Looks very Western, actually. Cleaves through enemy lines with the crushing force of giant axe. The Spectral Blade, holy crap, she looks incredibly hot. Carves through foes with swift, elegant swordsmanship and a deadly longsword. And then the Stormbringer, they just get hotter and hotter every image. Jesus Christ, that's what I'm going to be playing. Obliterates enemies by channeling the raw power of wind and lightning. As each class boasts distinct characteristics, we encourage you to explore and experiment to find the combat mechanics and skill builds to suit your playstyle. On your journey, you'll recruit companions who fight and grow alongside you. So these are going to function, these are AI companions, are going to function as secondary players. Building the right synergies with them will be key to overcoming the greatest challenges. So, I mean, you know, it's an MMO that you're going to be able to team up with other players, but also AI companions too, to make enormous teams. That could be very fun, actually. When facing powerful boss monsters, cooperation with other players is vital. Defeating powerful foes such as domain bosses in the open field or raids will reward you with highly sought rare loot. In Embers of the Uncrowned, your character's growth is closely linked to the progression of your house. By constructing buildings in your settlement, you can produce essential items to aid your journey. Upgrading your strength of your house, legacy, and bloodline will ultimately unlock your character's full potential. There's going to be a lot of depth then to the housing system, which is very interesting because I haven't actually seen that done in an MMO before. Additionally, you can express your unique identity through a wide variety of costumes and mounts. That's actually very, very cool. Our vision and future extends far beyond completing the hero's journey of saving the continent, expanding liberated territories, or simply adding new classes or realm v realm content for unrestricted battles and farming. So they are planning on realm v realm as well. The true goal of Embers of the Uncrowned is to cultivate an expansive living world where players can freely interact with one another. To protect the integrity of this world, we promise that Embers of the Uncrowned will not include any pay-to-win items that directly affect character growth. All gear progression elements and essential consumables will be obtainable purely through gameplay. Now, I mean, this is great to hear, but at the same time, this is all subject to change. This is a Nexon game after all. One last piece of news before we sign off. Embers of the Uncrowned will be joining Steam Next Fest this June. We genuinely thrilled for the chance to share the game with a wider audience through this event. We hope that you will take part. Through the demo we've unveiled at Next Fest, we're hoping to gather your honest feedback, the kind that will help us raise the game to an even higher level of polish. So that's really cool. They're actually holding a demo at the Steam Next Fest in June, so all of us are going to be able to play this new MMO that's going to supposedly have no pay to win. I truly, genuinely hope that this is in fact the case. Now, minus the cinematic trailer, there do seem to be screenshots here. This looks very much so like Path of Exile or also Lost Ark. Damn! These waifus look crazy! I can also very much so see the Vindictus inspiration in this game, which looks great. You could swim? No, you washed up on the shore. Okay, so graphically, yeah, this very much so looks... That kind of looks like mobile management. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but yeah. So this looks a lot like Lost Ark. Even the map over there looks like Lost Ark. I don't know if you could see though, because my big ass head is in the way. But there is actually a mini map that very closely resembles Lost Ark. Ultimately, I think this is gonna be very cool. I've very high expectations for this one because Nexon does have the potential to push out good games. Vindictus is a good game. Maple Story is a good, fun game. Mabinogi is a good, unique, fun game. So evidently they can actually craft good games. But will they? That's another question altogether. Again, high expectations. I hope that Nexon can live up to them. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.